Hey everybody, welcome back for part 3 of Hyperlight Drifter. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. So in the last episode we started to explore the east side of the map. Got it pretty much mostly done. And in this episode we're actually going to end up fighting the boss of this area. We're just doing a little bit of exploration. There's going to be a little bit of a jump cut later on. That is just because I end up going and exploring a bunch. Trying to figure out if I missed anything before coming back to this. Started collecting those shards last episode, which are pretty important. Still have no idea what they're for, though. I've only got about half the way through the third area. I decided to head east, or no, sorry, decided to head west. Whoa. Man, the art style in this game is great. So you're gonna see me check the map a lot. Yeah, so I decided to head west. And I have an issue with the west area. And I will be talking about it when we get there, because it is absolutely ridiculous. It's not a fun area to play. It's kind of frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. I'll explain more of that later on, though. That'll be like episode 7. So when we finally get to that point. Oh my god, this fight is god-awful. This is... I don't know how you play this on normal, because I had a hard enough time just with, on the easier difficulty with this. And I think the issue is I did not, I'm kind of learning how to play these types of games. I've never played anything like this before. And it's really, really, surprisingly challenging. I mean, obviously for different reasons, so I just cut right there to my successful attempt. I think it took me 2 or 3 tries. Yeah, these types of the Metroidvania style games, I'm actually really enjoying them. I've never played anything like this type of stuff before. Never played really any of the old school Metroid games, and like Castlevania, I've only played the one that came out on the 360, Lord of Shadows, which is like not a Castlevania game from what I understand. So I'm very interested in these. Might end up getting like Symphony of the Night or something. Playing that, 'cause that always looks cool. But yeah, got a lot lined up for this channel. I'm already thinking about the one after this. Pretty much have it narrowed down between 2 games. So this is a nice thing about this area, is it just loops right back around. So you're right back at that center area. And this is one gripe that I have right here, right off the bat with this little area. Is this is the only map that I've seen so far that is like this. Now, I haven't gone south yet, but the area that I go to after this is incredibly linear. It's like a straight line. There's also the area that I'm in right now, which is off to the west, is the same thing. It's like there's a lot of backtracking, but it's not open like this. Like, this is a really well-designed level. But all the other levels so far I'm kind of disappointed with. I'm starting to get the hang of this combat a little bit. And then that guy actually set himself on fire, so that was pretty nice of him. Yeah, so since we had 3 shards, I didn't mention this when it happened, but you're able to get. They have part of the levels blocked off by doors that can only open once you get 3 shards. So that's exactly what happened. Is we got 3 shards, so now we're able to go to the last area. And that just felt like like there's supposed to be a fight there. Oh, and that's because there is that. I totally forgot that they do that. Okay, there's a little bit of a fight. Go over to this side. We cannot make that jump. Yeah, and then a bunch of enemies over here. Now we're able to go on to the next part. Yeah, so I already got plans for the next 2 games after this at least, maybe 3. I kind of know the order I want to do them into. So this is something I have an issue with this this game. It's such a dumb issue. You saw that there was a secret room that somehow I missed, because I do not go back to it. I totally did not even notice it. Wow. That's an issue. That's one of the issues that I have with the 3rd area that I went to, with the east area. Or the west area? I keep saying east, oh my god. But the west area is because there's just a ton of like hidden doorways, hidden areas, and there's nothing clear that shows you that, okay, this is where you gotta go. It's upsetting. Yeah, so after that, go ahead and complete that bridge. Just want to see what was over here. Nice quick way to get back to the center area where there's more enemies now. Again, those guys just like dash towards them. It makes it so much easier to take them out. Really thought I was gonna die right here. Somehow I avoided it. I don't know how the hell I did that. And I just want to see if the bridge had formed there. It had not. Yes, coming up here. Not yet, but in about like 2 minutes there's going to be a cut because I had to backtrack a little bit. So I realized that this is where the boss was, but I didn't want to go through there. And so I'm like just kind of exploring. And I was like, oh, maybe I missed something all the way back there, because I noticed that I only had 3 of the triangle pieces. Got another piece of gold. When I knew you needed 4. So I was like, oh, like, where's this last part? And I ended up backtracking to an area we just went through that had a shard. The area, like, right before you get to this part. And then even more so. So you'll see. I get it figured out eventually. Then I end up just coming back. But all in all, it took me about 40 minutes. So that's going to be just cut and removed. Another one of these little shrine things. Again, I have no idea what the hell these things do, but I keep finding them everywhere. They don't give you anything, so I don't know if it's like just some sort of little Easter egg thing. Alright, so like I said, I made the really crazy decision to leave this area instead of just going on to the boss and looking back. I definitely should have, so we're just gonna go ahead and cut to when I decide to finally face the boss. I'd say the boss introductions for this game are amazing. They are so well done. Every single boss, like even though they're just like pixel art, they will definitely make you a little scared. This is also where I started really like the game, and more so with the second boss that we face. This just feels very Dark Souls-esque. I mean, obviously it's a lot more telegraphed than Dark Souls, but it really surprised me. Just like how well done the boss fights are so far. Again, I'm only 2 bosses in, so I have no idea how they are. I didn't talk about the boss mechanics at all during that first part because I died, so figured I'd wait until we got the round where I accomplish it before I start talking. So he's going to start off by throwing these explosive containers. They're pretty easy to dodge around. And then he's going to spit out these smaller enemies, the ones that blow up. Now if you hit them with your sword and he lands near them, or you knock one into him, they will explode and it will knock him down onto the ground for a little while. So like right there, I did not get him there. I think I get him in the next round, but it knocks him down for a while, and you're able to do quite a bit of damage, just like that. So you can see he stays down for quite a bit during that. Now he changes a little bit. He's throwing things a little bit faster, and he also throws out a lot more of them. But again, they're pretty easy to dodge. He also spits out more enemies. And he changes up his hops. He's honestly not too bad of a first boss, if this is the first boss you're supposed to fight. So again, I kind of fail. I don't really do it the way they intend you to do, so this boss took me a little bit longer than expected. Also, the music is fantastic. Wow. Yep, so that hit him, and that took him out. And with that, we beat the first boss, so we got 3 pieces of gold. That was it. So yeah, pretty solid first boss in all honesty. And with that, the first of the smaller diamonds has been raised. So I was kind of looking for like a health upgrade at that point. Like I wasn't certain if they were going like full Zelda with it, but I was really expecting to get like a health upgrade. But we do get a gun upgrade, and this is the shotgun. This is a fantastic weapon. It's I'm so glad that I went and I got this area first, because the next area we take on, the boss for there would be impossible without that. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Again, if you like this, please consider subscribing, like the video, leave a comment below, leave me your thoughts, and I will see you all in episode 4.